All right, hello, 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 and welcome to Victoria 3. Here we go. Back from earlier today. Earlier today, we started our new run where we are taking on Kabul and trying to form Afghanistan. And then with the ultimate goal of winning the Great Game and getting the achievement Great Game No Re. And then, of course, anything else that we pick up along the way. So let's see, where did we leave up? Well, let me make sure everything's working here, as always. Where did we leave up? Well, let me make sure. Okay, there's some noise. There's some sound. That sounds like me. Let's make sure all the platforms are working. Seems like it. Tis. Oop, hold on. Let's check one more thing. Okay, so let's recap. Where were we? So we're probably, knock on wood, right, going to form Afghanistan tonight. So the only thing we have left to take is Kandahari, Hazaristan, and Kandahar. But we're probably going to aim for taking as much of this as we can. We've gotten to the sea. That was a big deal. Although Macron right now is a subject, so you know we gotta bring that liberty desire down here. But at least our market is connected to the sea. So we got that. Once we form Afghanistan, then we can work on strengthening our military here and getting ourselves together. Oh, I didn't notice this before. So the East India Company is finally making their move on Sindh here. Unfortunately for them. I forgot we owe an obligation to Great Britain. Well, we wouldn't be getting into this anyway. Not necessarily such a bad thing. Let's start improving relations with the East India Company now. This will give us a land border to the EIC, which isn't such a horrible thing. One thing I'm excited about, we have a land border to Great Qing. That's good. So what are we building? That's right, artillery, logging paper university, because we've got to get through this stuff. We've got to get to railways, because we're already out of infrastructure in Kabulistan, which is our capital. So we got to do that. Let's see, what else? Yeah, I think that's it for now. What are we passing? Oh, we're not doing any law right now. You know, we jumped up, we like cut our rank in half. We were like 120 something before. So that's not bad. Let's see. We are trying to pass cultural exclusion. After we do that, we're going to move to professional army. Then we're going to tackle serfdom and then get off of traditionalism and then migration. So we've got a lot of laws to pass here. We've got a whole lot of laws to pass. Okay, the petite bourgeoisie is on xenophobia. This one I always hate. We got to get off of that. I don't know, everybody would be upset that I'm passing cultural exclusion. I mean, it's better than what we currently have. All right, so let's unpause. We're ready to unpause for the night. Let's do it. All right. Off we go. Away we go. All right. All right. What a night. What a night. What a great, great night. What a great night to form Afghanistan, huh? Now, we have a truce with Kandahar. No, that's not what I want. Oh, I guess I could have gone to me. Anyway, truce. Yeah. So we got 16 more months. January 10th, 1847. So yeah, about a year and a half to go before we can do anything. We need a little more infrastructure here. Port cannot be constructed in a foreign... Oh, that's right. Can't make government buildings. Ugh. Well, you guys, why don't you fix that? Ooh, you know... Alright, well, whatever. So Hazaristan is about to finish this. So let's make sure they have their hardwood, they have their iron. And now, let's make sure they have... oh yeah, who is this? Where? In Baluchistan. So we have 6... All right. Yeah, so here we go. Why don't we transfer to the 1st Cavalry, the 2 Hussars. And then we'll transfer the irregular infantry to the main army. And now... Oh man, hanging by a thread. And now in Hazaristan, let's make some artillery. So we're transferring 4, so they'll have... So let's do 5. Alright, so that'll get that going. And let's do that sooner rather than later. I would like to get these guys going. Move the paper mills down. There we go. All right, so we've got that going. Urban planning. Here we go. So iron frame buildings. Can we afford that? That's the question. Well, first, let's see here. If we switch to iron frame buildings... Yeah, we're going to need like 95 wood. Or not wood, iron. Is this fully up and running? Oh, it is. Oh, okay. Well, we don't have enough, I can already tell you that. So plus 18. How much does 1 give us? So we need like 4 more of these guys. Right. Oops. So let's move the iron after the barracks. And we're going to need more tooling. Now, are we fully hired? We're not. Yeah, there we go. Okay. What is the tooling? How are we on that? Plus 21. Yeah, so if we build 1 more, we'll be golden. So what we'll do is, so we'll build up these barracks. I think, how much do we get for each of these? 20, so 40. So we can get up to 40, and we currently have a... So 60, yeah. So once we build the 2nd iron mine, So once we get this up to 4, then we'll activate iron frame buildings. And now we can also turn on urban planning. Now, do we have glass in the market? We were doing a trade route at one point. We have a trade agreement with Persia. So let's do that for now. And then in our buildings here, let's get the market squares activated. Oh, Kabulistan's the only one. Okay. Stock exchange. Yes. That plus 10% mappy. Ooh, I forgot about this too. And the trade route cost. Oh, Macron, you're killing me here. Alright, well, this building you just finished, so let's give you a moment to hire up. Law enforcement is spreading, so... Alright, so we're at the atmospheric engine. Ooh, yes, we're at the atmospheric engine. Okay, so actually, let's get, let's get 2 coaling going. And we're going to need more tools for the Atmo engine. So we're probably going to want to build another tooling workshop. So we'll get the barracks, we'll get the iron and tooling and get ourselves on iron frame buildings. Then we'll get logging paper university. And then coal and tooling. All right, we're moving along here. We're moving quite along. Oh, also, we could use a government admin. Where are we building the paper again? In Quetta. So should we put it there? Yeah, we got the paper there. It'll be cheaper for us. So add that in there. All right. Oh yeah, uncollected taxes. Where do we need that? Baluchistan. Mainly Baluchistan. I'll add 1 there. All right. All right, this is all good. This is all good. We got a good construction queue going. Kabuli Pashtunistan, we're going to add some lead. All good there. All right, culture exclusion. So what's our next checkpoint? August 2nd. Excellent stuff. Good work, everybody. Good work. All right. Alrighty, Roo. Alrighty, righty. So what can we move on to from here? Well, so this great game thing is okay. Nobody's really taken off yet. I mean, it is only 1846. So gaining recognition. Oh yeah, we would like to do this though. Maybe. Alright, maybe we do give ourselves the level 2 one. Because that will help us out. Let's pin this, because I'd like to keep an eye out for it. Path to liberalism. Indian famines. Right. No, yeah, this one, earning recognition. So we need to get to unrecognized major power. Oh, and we gotta get, no, we really do have to start our colonial affairs. Okay, so after cultural exclusion, we're going to move on to colonial affairs. Alright, do we still need violent suppression here? What is the deal? People are starving. Oh. Good. Did you guys finally build something? How did you? No. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. Urban planning gives us a bunch more infrastructure. Good, because we're going to need that to get us to railways. All right. Yeah, now our standard of living isn't great, but we're still in the early process here. Wait, did they? Oh no. Yeah, so they're in the midst of the war. And they're kind of winning it. Oh, that's interesting. Oh yeah, and did... Yeah, Persia got rid of those Omani treaty ports. Now, Macron, you... Oh, here we go. This is what I want to see. Yeah, because so we were getting, in the first episode earlier today, they were increasing because they were cut off from our market. Now that we fixed that little bug, we can also increase this too, yeah, with economic dependence. So they're getting most of their wood and fabric from us. What buildings do they have? Fish. That stuff. Okay. Oh, oh yes, okay, we are almost ready for war. 11 weeks left. Perfect. What is their army at? 19 and 10. Okay, so we should be able to take them. Here we go. Okay. So we're on the first iron mine. Once we get to the second one, we'll turn on iron frame buildings to help us finish out the rest of it. So the cavalry here. Why are we not hiring? Qualifications. Oh my god, this whole nonsense. Okay, what is the population here? So majority of the peasants are... remind me who our primary culture is. Pashtun and Tajik. Pashtun and Tajik. Okay. So let's take a look here. Who's the workforce? The servicemen should be able to promote. Oops, sorry. So we shouldn't be having this. What's the mapping on this? 70. Yeah, we should probably build one here and one here because we're going to have barracks there. A mine in Kabulistan has collapsed, trapping miners within the dark shafts below. The scale of the accident has made the tragedy a story across Kabulistan and the nation. Well, we don't have the industrialists up there yet, nor the trade unions, so... Yes, if we could get one on... one for these guys... but it went right back to -4. Intelligentsia have been campaigning on... Intelligentsia has been championing the passing of cultural exclusion, starting in their own ranks. A Persian politician may take over leadership in the fight for the culture's acceptance in Kabul. Ooh, a character appears. Hey, who's the character? Nobody that we can see. I wonder if that's because we still have closed borders. Added to the list of laws we've got to change here. All right. Yeah, this is taking forever. What are these guys building? Ah, tooling in Baluchistan. That is actually helpful. Good job, my guys. And then tea and Herat. Not useful. Why would you build more tea? Like, our market has plenty of tea. More tea than we know what to do with. Alright. So we'll save some bureaucracy once we can get rid of this paper import. We're importing clothing. Okay, yeah. We need to get that. What's the peasant situation here? Lots. Ah, but no cotton. Where do we have cotton? Zarstan, Herat. Now, Quetta has dyes, but they have silk. They already have silk. Oh, well, they already have clothing. So, okay, so if they have that, then we'll build another one here that only does clothing. So let's build a textile mill here. Oh wait, but they don't have cotton here. I have it there. Where can we make cotton? Kabulistan, Hazaristan, Herat, and southern Turkmenistan. Alright, so maybe we do it in Hazaristan. Do livestock ranches. What's their... They're only 38k there. They have 25. What's more important? If we did this, fabric would go up 15. So at level 1... Well, yeah. I mean, I could also just look at this. Yeah, so we need like 40 fabric. Now if we had lathe, which we're about to get, we could get dye workshops. Yeah, the cost of fabric goes up a lot. So maybe we just do it here. We could also do it, yeah, we should probably just do it in Kabul as well. Alright. We'll do it here. So do a textile mill there. So, yes, okay. So some of this hiring stuff will also be, not, I won't say solved, but greatly alleviated with cultural exclusion. We've now got 1 million in the investment pool. So that's not bad. Lathe. Hello. Okay. So we can activate the dye workshops here. Yes, excellent. Yeah, and we can finally get the dye situation going. Now in our furniture, there's also something. So in Kabulistan, basically we need more tools. Alright, so what does that do for our market here? Yeah, okay. So it increased it a little bit, but aren't we making fancy furniture? We are. Interesting. And we still don't have enough. I mean, that makes it, you know, affordable. Are we exporting it? Is that what the deal is? Oops. Yeah. Now, what else can we get from the Persian markets? Yeah, if we could get clothes and furniture going, we could really export it to them and make a lot on that. And iron. Looks like they're not doing well with iron. So they could use small arms. How are we on that? But are we fully hired in our own small arms here? Oh, all right, hold on. Let's slow down for a second here. Oh, yeah, and let's turn off a lot of these privatization things. Okay. So the small arms industry. Yeah, we could do more here. So let's export some. Oh wait, are we already doing it? I think we're already doing it. Yeah, we're exporting to Persia. Okay, we're already doing it. All right, so now we can declare war. Let's take a save. We can declare war on Kandahar, which means we can become Afghanistan. It can finally happen. As long as nobody gets in our way on this. So let's see what happens here. So we'll start it with Kandahar Hazaristan and force the diplomatic play. Okay, it's not estimating that anybody is going to get involved in it. So let's pause this. So we're also going to add Kandahar. Make it primary. Now, can we add it'd be nice if we could add the rest of Baluchistan. How many more moves do we have? We have 31. Yeah. So Quetta we could do. Then we couldn't add the rest of Baluchistan. Unless, I mean, I'm talking about this because I want to stay under 25 infamy and stay reputable, because I don't want to invoke people to come after me here. I think maybe we'll take, for now, Kandahari Baluchistan. But we don't need to make it primary. Now, mobilization options. Yeah, I didn't select any here. But how is our market on that? Oh, we got a lot of opium. Okay, good. We got a lot of opium. We got a lot of sugar. We've got a decent amount of liquor. Not enough tobacco. So we can basically handle about 52 units with liquor. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Alright, so we're good on that. Alright. Now, do we need to mobilize everybody? Because we can save a lot of money on that. So the total they could get is 29. You know, we could just activate both armies and no conscripts. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Wait, are they moving? Oh, no. Okay. The war for Afghanistan. If we win this war, we can form Afghanistan. All right. Um, oop, what am I doing? I'm trying to grab my drink and I'm grabbing the microphone. It's a big moment. All right, so once this iron mine finishes, we can switch to iron frame buildings and fix up this build cube a little bit. Oh, and we can speed up here. That we can do. Where are those guys going? There's only one front. I'll be interested to see what Persia's ask is for this. Yeah, transfer states. They want Herat. Man, the two of us are going to have to come to blows over that at some point. I swear to God, if you sway them in, Russia sides with Kandahar, fine. Actually, yeah. Now Persia absolutely cannot get involved in this. Otherwise, Russia has a way over. I absolutely am not looking for Persia's help. Ooh boy. Although, yeah, that means Great Britain will get involved now. Yeah, make Kandahar province. Nah, sorry. Sorry, my guys. Let's slow it down for a second. So, if we're not going to sway anybody in, can we get... We could add Quetta in. It'll put us slightly over the infamy into over 25, but just by 0.4. Let's do it. So yeah, 20, so 26, but it'll go down. I just hope yeah, that doesn't piss people off. But basically, so it'll just be Baluchistan. Yeah, so they'll just have northern Baluchistan left. And we can go after that at some other point in time. Although, oh man, see, this is the problem. Now I'm like, oh yeah, look at the infamy is like nothing. Okay. So we're basically going to take the rest of it. So our primary demand, yeah, see, look, they're cocky because they have Russia on their side. But Russia is not going to be able to get anywhere near this conflict. Ah, why did we lose... Wait, why did they just get pissed? Ah, man, I don't need material waste from the armed forces right now. Why did you suddenly get pissed at me? Oh, are they in... Yeah, they're in this Kabuli Russian League. Ugh. You guys are killing me. This political lobby. Alright, nobody else get involved. Stay out of our business. Oh please, oh please, oh please, oh please. Get through these diplomatic maneuvers without Persia coming in. Oh, not. That has nothing to do with us. If you sing, then things turn out well. That's what I learned from Hamilton. Except at the end. Yes. A statue of Amir Dost Baraksai was commissioned, and it has been suggested that it be displayed proudly in Kabulistan, a monument worthy of an emir. Yeah, sure, let's do it. Persia, why? Why? The rich and unstable political environment in Kabul has proven attractive to political exiles and stateless people who have begun to congregate in the coffee houses of Kabul. A landowner Democrat. Huh, that's not so bad. Better than having a traditionalist. Yeah, let's get him. And let's try to make him the leader of our landowners. Oh, good. Alright, we're in the countdown to war. Excellent. 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 This is going to happen. It's all happening. Plus 15% interest-group political strength. So that's not great. The current... Okay, what? Everybody always needs your attention. An internal investigation has discovered that a government official received many gifts from Abdul Hussein Tahmasebi, Tahmasebi on behalf of the Anti-Ottoman League. He resigns. Do I want this guy to resign? Political operator. So some political strength. Oh, actually I don't. Alright, there we go. Alright. So they're going after... Yeah, see, here they go. They're making their way into Central Asia. They're gonna get that. Nothing I can do about it right now. Alright, excellent. I think with this victory we'll take Hazaristan. Excellent, excellent. Cultural exclusion on adoption. Here we go. Excellent. So now I think we can safely... Well, okay. Maybe so we'll switch to iron frame buildings when the war is done and we don't have all of this war cost. Oh, for the love of God, hire. What are you doing? We need this. We need the guns. Where's the guns? For the love of God, hire. Alright. So we got that one. We're about to get that one. We got that one. So they're incorporated. We actually won't have much to incorporate. We won't need to do Hazaristan. We won't need to do Baluchistan or Quetta. So it'll just be northern Baluchistan and Kandahar that we'll have to. And look at that. We're already back to reputable. I think maybe... Are we getting something from him? No. Oh, well, what am I doing? I could look right here. from our influence. Oh yeah, because we got a lot of influence there. Okay. Good job. And you're moving, all right, to that front. We're hemorrhaging money, but I think we'll make it before the war is over. These guys, yes. Demand annex country. You know we're going to do that. This is also Baluchistan. Excellent. All right. Battle in Quetta. Going Muy Quetta. Ah, yes. Yes, yes, yes. That's what we needed. All right. We're moving directly to colonial affairs. So let's get the armed forces in government. Sorry, intelligentsia. But at least we'll stop taking... Huh. Yeah, we might as well have them both in there. Oh, hey, the industrialists are in the game now. Okay. Yeah, so let's do colonial exploitation. Did Sind win that war? Wow. That's interesting. They beat the East India Company. Huh. I mean, honestly, I should take them. That's what I should do. Alright. This is about to end. We're about to become Afghanistan right before the first break. Give us our country. That's what I like to see. Look at that. Look at that. All right, we can't incorporate anybody yet. So, Herat, full state. Azaristan, full state. Yeah, this one isn't. Full state. Full state. All right, let's take a save. Nation formation. It is the nation formation. Here we go. Afghan unification. With the defeat of the last rebellious province, the civil wars unleashed by the fall of the Durrani Empire have come to an end. Dast Barakzai is now the sole legitimate emir of Afghanistan. There's yet more land to reconquer. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Plus 50 prestige for 19 years. Or we get 25 prestige and we get a claim on all this stuff. Ooh. Although, yeah. See, the thing is, so my hesitation here is it's going to give us 15 infamy, which is really going to make people upset with us. And if we... Yeah. And this could really help us, because once we get to unrecognized major power, that'll put us at 91. We'll be so close. In order, we need to get that. If we can get unrecognized major power, we can now start earning recognition, which is what this is for the grade game. Alright, I think we're going to do this, actually. Alright. Afghanistan. Oh, yeah. Alright. Yeah, yeah. Afghanistan. Oh, yeah. Coming again to grow and sell opium. Alright. Apologies for that. Well, look at that. And we're right at the hour mark. Okay. So we're going to take a quick 30-second break. Oh, whoops. Oh, yeah. Unify Afghanistan completed. All right. So we're going to do a quick bathroom break, refill a drink, and I'll be right back. All right, and we're back, and we're back. We're back, and we're Afghanistan. Okay. So now achieve sovereignty. Wait, what? Okay. You know, those like after war things, still to this day, all the time I've played this game, I'm never entirely sure what it's telling me. Okay. So we can stop. Whoa. Okay, hold on. We're going to pause for a second here. We're now the 15th ranked country in the world. Yikes, I don't know who we conned into for that. Yeah, the iron mines. Yeah, we don't need to be subsidizing. Oh. Actually, we kind of do need to be subsidizing these iron mines. Oh, yeah. That's because we haven't switched over yet. Look at that. Number 15. Okay. So that means... Yes, here it is. It popped up. Earning recognition. The status of the progress bar will advance or retreat based on certain conditions. The progress bar reaching 20... the progress bar reaching 200 will result in Afghanistan becoming a recognized power. For too long has Afghanistan been denied proper diplomatic recognition by the so-called civilized nations of the world, leaving us vulnerable to their advances and without the ability to properly exercise our own sovereign rights. We should do our utmost to rectify this situation and claim a seat for ourselves at their table as respected equals. Okay. So what will advance the bar? Enforcing a war goal on a major power or above. Having a GDP per capita in the top 20. Standard of living in the top 20. Having literacy above 40. Having voting rights. Or requesting an embassy diplomatic action is active. It'll retreat if we have a war goal enforcing us. GDP per capita below the top 50, having a standard of living below the top 50, having literacy below 20%, having not abolished slavery, and having serfdom, traditionalism, or outlawed dissent. So we have serfdom and traditionalism, but we have right of assembly. Okay. All interesting stuff. All interesting stuff. So let's switch this over. And now, those iron mines... Oh. Come on, you guys. Okay, so... Let's subsidize you. There we go. So build us up some tools. And now these guys, getting there, getting there. All right. Moving right along. Afghanistan, number 15 in 1848. Not bad. Though still a long way from where we need to be. Alright, let's get this done. You know, okay, so actually, we can also start selling some urban buildings again. Yeah, let's sell this guy. Boom, that's done. And how about the artillery foundry? Are they going to take this? They're like, yeah, no, we're good on that one. Your artillery sucks. Let's see. Well, let's send some to Persia. Because it costs us nothing. Let's send some to Qing. And now the building. Ah, very nice. Law progress consideration. Oh, Hazaristan needs more. They don't have enough tools. Okay. Yeah, we got some tooling issues, huh? So do both of these. All right. Look at that. 17th ranked army. And we're just getting started. All right. So, yeah. So, colonial exploitation. So, next is professional army. Although, do we want to do that? Or, see, I don't want to go national militia. National militia always makes me nervous because you're relying on conscripts mainly. Well, sorry, and it makes me nervous because you can only build up to 5 barracks in each state. So, in terms of keeping costs low, I'd rather build up barracks in states that have the things like assembled. Yeah, and look at that. So the maximum we'd be able to get is 59 battalions. And yeah, no, we want professional army. Okay. All right, so we don't need to subsidize that anymore. Okay. Oh yeah, so let's Oh, did you... Why would you do that, Sind? Why would you do that? That's so stupid. Now they're going to take both of you. I wanted to eventually get sulfur from you. All right. Well, so now we got 24 construction points. A low-born man has arisen as the popular leader of the intelligentsia, with some not so pleased by such social mobility. I thought we had a pretty good guy here. I don't know. Let's see what we get. Ismail Maxim, a moderate, literary. Okay. Oh, compliant. Buddy. not good. Oh yeah, and don't we have... Yeah. So we need this guy to get the landowners pressured. Or the liberal movement to pressure the landowners. And then we can make him the leader of our landowners, which wouldn't be so bad. Yeah, so we could also really use the atmospheric engine pump. The news that the government intends to pass the colonial exploitation law has created great enthusiasm among those that are eager to exploit new and distant lands. Ooh, we might take that prestige. Oh. Plus 50% colony growth speed. Actually, we'll take that. And then we're going to move these coal mines up. Sorry, universities, you just keep getting moved down. In fact, we're going to put you above. Yeah. Because then we can use the atmospheric engine pump to give us more of these iron mines. Oh boy. Yeah. Hazaristan. Well, okay. Can we... God, what is the turmoil here? Alright. And let's do road maintenance here. That should fix the infrastructure problem. Ooh, and our budget finally turned around. It turned around. Every now and then we're plummeting towards debt, but then it mystically stops. There you go. Take that to American Idol. All right. So what are we doing? What are we doing with our lives? All right, so we got all of the iron done. We shouldn't have to subsidize it anymore. You know, yeah, our interest rate's still 25, although it's better than the 40% we started with. When we started this run this morning, we're at 40%. Yikes. Yikes, yikes. Yeah, if we bring this down, though, we're going to lose authority. But if we bring it down, that down too much, we'll lose prestige. Well, hey, this is profitable now. Why isn't anybody buying that? Anybody want to buy this? Come on, you guys got $1 million. Iron mines in Herat. Okay, I'll take that. What are we building here? Tea and opium. Yeah, so let's expand. Oh, it's happening in India. The war. Oh no, it isn't the war. You know, I wonder, do we have the option now to release, no. Pakistan. Though previously opposing the colonial exploitation laws, Murad Gokhani has considered the armed forces' political position and instead offers support. Oh yeah, this guy, yeah. Yeah, I don't want pop attraction to the landowners. Yeah, but I really need it to pass. Deal with that later. Take it and deal with it later. Oh, did somebody, it looks like somebody bought, yep, the artillery foundry. Man, how did... Hey, we're up to 14th now. What's up with the industrialists here? Alright, so who owns this? The financial districts in Herat. Who owns these financial districts? Are the capitalists... Yeah, they mainly are industrialists. Aw, why? What did I do to you guys? Oh, can I take you guys yet? We're just like almost there. It'll give us 9.3 infamy. So if it's going to be 9.3 infamy, let's see what we need to get to so we can stay under 25. Because it's late and I'm doing it on a calculator. 15.7. Ah, so we're almost there. Okay. Yeah, we also... Okay, we really need to get off of traditionalism because the mappy hit is killing me. Yeah, we're not doing that. Yeah. We need to get off of serfdom first. So maybe we're going to tackle serfdom next, not professional army. We need to get off of traditionalism. Oof, only one country separates me and Russia. Oh yeah, look at that. And plus 0.02 from balance of directly controlled or subject controlled gross domestic product of the Persia or Central Asia strategic region. So the Kazakh revolt was a Russian victory. Oops. Excellent. So, 7 days left on that. We're getting our first coal mines. We expanded the tooling industry. Excellent. Excellent. All right. So mechanical tools. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, once we get mechanical tools, maybe we'll try to get a steel mine going. Let's take a look at our trade. Okay, yeah. Let's... So most of our acceptance here should be better. So violent hostility. Well, slaves, yeah. So Punjabi. So majority of the people are in full acceptance. So that's good. Oh, nice. They're gonna logging Baluchistan, that's good. And they're gonna start doing a glassworks. That is helpful. In Herat. Good, and they got lead there. They're actually gonna build it in a place that's helpful. Look at you, private construction queue, being helpful. More pragmatically inclined members of the rural folk, currently opposed to the passing of colonial exploitation, have offered to change their stance were they to be offered certain political concessions. Such concessions would not be popular with the petite bourgeoisie. Okay, good. So we'll still keep the same amount of bureaucracy. Oh, no, we won't. Of course. Alright. Yeah, that's just gonna have to be how it is. Alright, so get us that coal. Alright. Let's take a save. Let's slow it down. How many soldiers do they have? It's basically 13. So let's just send the cavalry. We don't need to send anybody else. And this will finally get us fully to the sea. At least we will own our spot at the sea. And we can speed this up. Alright, hopefully we can get this on the next one, January 30th. With the recent investment in Kabulistan, the raw goods industry has resulted in a positive balance for the iron mines there. Interest groups are quick to try to claim credit for this investment. Okay, this is going to be an issue. Why? Why would you get involved in that? Oh, crap. Okay. This isn't good. This is now going to be a fight. So we get 20 more here. We're on peasant levies. Oh my God. So many laws we gotta change here. Strap everybody with a gun. Ah, man. Okay. Ishak Durrani. Yeah, we'll get you in there. You can be the defensive guy. Damn it. Okay. Now we do need to raise conscripts. We're not going to sway anybody in. Ooh, we could get the rest of Pashtunistan, though. Although that's going to give us a ton. War reps. Always an issue. I mean, I think this is probably... Yeah, that's their capital state. Ooh, I would like to take the rest of this state, though, and complete my state. But I'm gonna suffer a lot of infamy. It's not worth it. I don't need it. Yeah, I don't humiliate us. Really? Alright, we'll leave it as is there. Now the good thing here is this is probably going to be done very quickly, and then I can put everybody over there. So they are, what are they, the 12th ranked army, and we're the 16th. I mean, Persia, why can't you just like us? Like, let's be friends and fight off the Europeans. Why you gotta be a jerk about it? Okay, actually, thought... Yeah, I should be sending the cavalry. Do we have enough time? I think we got plenty of time, yeah. So this should be up there, and the main army should be down here. That's what we should be doing. You know, what's their rank? Yeah, unrecognized regional power. That's not going to help us with this. War goal on major power. Okay. Persia. Why can you not just be my friend? Huh? Why can't you just like me? 61,000. 60,000. Oh my god. I mean... Alright. Cannot believe this. Well, so once again, so... Yeah, here's a time when I wish we had... Ooh. Oh, and we can now add extra supplies. Okay. This is when I wish we had general training. So that's going to add about 25 to... And you know what? Whatever. They're not incorporated. Whatever. Add them in there. Okay, so now we can do this. Groceries input. Which we don't have. Who could import it to us? I can never see anything on here. Here we go. The British, the French, and Qing. 11. Yeah. We're going to end up with goods shortages if we do that. We just don't have enough for it. +1. Yeah. This would be helpful. Patriotic fervor. I thought you guys liked colonial exploitation. You're in government. What laws do they want? Professional army. Okay. Yeah, colonial exploitation. If this passes, then actually the next law we do is professional army, because that'll get them to patriotic fervor. Good. There we go. So we're going to move to professional army now. Oh yeah, and let's start colonizing. Persia, battling you right now. Persian Turkmenia. Don't we have Afghan Merv? Yeah, but they're taking the good one that has sulfur. Yes, there we go. Patriotic fervor. So give us a little bit extra there. Napoleonic warfare spreading. That's good. Law enforcement. I forget what law enforcement gets you. National Guard. We could go to that. Okay. So, I'm going to actually set you to defend the front. Oh, actually, wait, no. We're going to... What? Cameron Durrani. No, you're going to defend the front. Ooh, yeah. We want that kill rate. We don't need battle occupation because we're not trying to take land there. Or, no, we need to kill off more soldiers. So we'll pillage, you'll defend. Ugh, and we're going to be losing a ton of money. Excuse me. Yeah, no, just both of you advance the front so that you can eventually move. Yeah, come on, do this quickly. Excellent. One more battle. Get there. Get there. Ah, okay, one more battle. Now the good thing is we'll be holding the war goal. Hey, look at this. Ugh. All right, get that. Excellent. Okay, so you're going to the Pashtunian front. So you can go back to defending the front. Unless there's somebody we can add in. No. There's nobody defensive that we can add in there. Alright. So now you advance. How long until you get there? One more day. Alright, there we go. This is our army. This is what we got. Now, we're holding the war goal. If only we can, God, hire these conscripts quick enough. Yeah, so we got this guy on pillage. Yeah, you do that, and you defend the front. We just need to cut down their troops as much as possible to even up the numbers. Okay. Just give us one battle, guys. Can we get one? This guy. And we're hitting debt. Ah, Ramazan, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Thanks for joining in. We just recently here formed Afghanistan. We're trying to take our subject Macron here, but the Khalsa Raj decided to join in, making things a little difficult for us. Unfortunately, there's not much we can do about it. Hey, okay, we'll get one victory there. Now, the one thing that's good is that we're probably going to get our war goal. Which is Macron. Oh, prominent members of the petite bourgeoisie, outspoken supporters of professional army, and close allies of Loft Ali Kazem have been exposed in a corruption scandal, having exchanged political favors for personal gifts. Yeah, I don't want to lose the bureaucracy, and I don't want to take a setback in the introduction. Who's this guy? Yeah, we can lose popularity there. We'll take this one. Alright. Nice. So we got it. Now can we just white piece it? So we'll lose 25% prestige. Let's take a look at what that would put us at. Because maybe we just capitulate here. 108 times 0.25. So we'll lose 27. Okay, so here's the thing. We might just capitulate. Because this war is going to massively put us in debt. And we're not winning it. We're not going to win this one. So the decision here is, yeah, they need to get to our capital. Like, we're not winning anything. I got what I wanted. Alright. Yeah, just end it now. Alright. We capitulated. So let's slow down here. Alright. We've got all of Baluchistan. We've got our port. So first things first, let's get shipyard, fabric and wood. Of course, what sucks is, oh, okay, yeah, we don't have cotton, but cotton fields. We do have this. And eventually we'll get this. So after we get general training, we do this one. And then we finish out the rest of that stuff. Our lower strata are struggling. Clothing and furniture. Interesting. Okay. Oh, okay. So we have that. So let's turn on the Atmo pump. And actually, we should have the journal entry for it now. Yeah. Urbanize Afghanistan. Yeah, it's gonna take a long time for us to get to a urban center of 10. Look at that though. Not so bad. By 1850, we've got a legit Afghanistan. If only Persia didn't hate us so much. We need some allies in the world. Well, let's get France, because we're battling Great Britain and Russia in this one. And North China. So we can get Great Qing on our side. All right. Okay, so let's speed this up. Tooling in Hazaristan. What's our private sector doing? Logging in Baluchistan. Oh, logging in Baluchistan. That's actually something we need. And then I want to build shipyards and then military shipyards. Nice, and we've got a ton of people there. Man, okay. God, we've got to get this budget under control. Ooh, yeah, that wasn't good. Let's get these government admins in there. In Quetta, in Baluchistan. Well, God, we are we're going down. Frustrated with the lengthy legal process surrounding professional army, Ahmadyan of the Armed Forces has approached us with an offer to expedite the process, utilizing his personal connections within the state apparatus. Oh, actually, okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to cancel this. We only started it to get the Armed Forces happy with us. Yeah, don't like that. Serfdom. Intelligentsia trade unions. Will radicalize the rural folk. What? Yeah, they don't like that. They don't like that either. What do the Sunni ulama want? The wine produced in Herat has been lauded by sommeliers as outstanding. Yeah, of course we're going to take the prestige. Who cares about wine output? Or throughput, I mean. What if we just boot them out? Okay. So let's try it. We need to get off of serfdom so we can get off of traditionalism. That's just what has to happen. Get some government admin going. I forget, how much do we get? Okay. So we can get rid of 2 trade routes, which we absolutely should be able to do. Yeah, we don't need this. Do we need to be importing stuff from those jerks? What was it that we're... Paper, iron, fancy clothes. Do we need fancy clothes? We definitely do not. Do we need to be importing iron? Well, we're kind of good on that. For generals. Yeah. We kind of need that. Ooh, yikes. Okay. Well, we got one of the government admins. This one in Baluchistan should help us out a lot. Because we have a lot of uncollected taxes there. We could sell... Oh, we have more artillery. Any chance we'll get these to sell? Yes. So, if we could get some steel and some sulfur. I wonder, can we get an import route on steel? So tooling. What's tools here? Oh, we're actually pretty good on it. Yeah, let's do that. Interesting. This would increase. I don't believe that. I'm not doing that. I think all of them we should do the lathe. So let's see. What did that do for us? Let's build textiles. Yeah, we don't have the infrastructure. So where else can we build furniture? Kandahar, northern Baluchistan. Kandahar's got a ton of people. Let's build another one there. Yeah, there we go. So just to get our economy going, all right. Well, we're a little over 2 hours, so I'm going to take a quick 30-second break. Just go to the bathroom, refresh my drink. I will be right back. All right, and we're back. And we're back. Let's do this. All right, so yeah, we need to get this stuff under control. Our tax waste. Oh, great. Law enforcement. Woo-hoo. What are we subsidizing? Oh, the arms industry. Yeah, we can stop doing that. That's a step in the right direction. Okay, tenant farmers is at consideration. Yes. Our interest, though. Goods for the military. Our tax waste is not good. The Afghan-Russian League has offered us an opportunity to establish a foreign investment rights agreement with Russia. The lobby has offered to use their connections to smooth the negotiations process. Yeah, I don't want to open... This is not in our interests. I do not want that. A series of perceived poor decisions by the Shiite rights movement has led to a notable decrease in its ability to raise money. Yeah, any bit of loyalists I can get would be nice. I don't know. See, so when you have this tax waste stuff, it's never good to chase government admin. Ah, look at Baluchistan, though. Yeah. So it's probably worth it to build one more in Baluchistan. Alright, so we'll build one more here. We'll put that... yeah, actually, so let's do this, and then we'll do the paper. We've got a year and 10 months left for the university. And we need the workforce occupancy. I don't know if that's going to work. Poops. Poops. So one thing we can look at. Oh, Quetta. What is this? Oh, we inherited... no wonder. We inherited a construction sector from Quetta. Oh my god. How did I not notice that? Okay. That explains a lot. I'm like, what is happening here? It still hasn't fixed everything, although this government admin might. So once we get this done, because that's going to hit us, help us on both the tax waste and uncollected taxes. Yeah, so we have we have 1K in tax waste in Baluchistan, but we also have 9% uncollected taxes. And honestly, let's pause this for a second. We should probably build the paper mill here. Oh no, but they don't have a lot of wood. And we're going to need the wood for the shipyards. Now we are suffering some mappy nightmares because we're still in traditionalism. Once we get off serfdom, we can tackle this. Yeah, look at that. The minus 25% taxation capacity. All right, the budget's in the green. That's good. So we can get out of the debt that we've built ourselves up in. 401k. Look at that, our 401k. It was our 401k, and it's gone. Just like everyone's 401k these days. Wonk, wonk, wonk. Oh, sorry. Did you come here for escapism? My bad. I'm sorry to ruin your escapism party. Although, you gotta expect that if you're playing Victoria 3, you're gonna have jokes about the economy. Alright. Oh, and the economy's gone. Alright, so let's get that government admin hired up. Yeah, see, okay, so let's get some paper in the market. What, actually, so what can we sell? How come nobody's buying this? It's profitable. Alright, I suppose we can open it up to rural buildings. Rural buildings. Yeah, we can sell some of these logging camps. Yeah, hopefully the financial districts take them. So that was one. Anybody else? Really? You guys gonna be cheap? You guys got $2.25 million in the bank. You can buy some... Whoa. What's happened here? Oh, tell me... No, they're still going. Why are we at 14K? A group of influential rural folk led by Kaiser Babajan are petitioning for the rapid abolition of serfdom. No, we'll take a guaranteed one. And we don't need that comment, thank you very much. Okay, well then, what else? What else can we sell people? Opium plantations? Hey, do you want to buy my opium? It's the best opium. It'll make you feel really good if you buy my opium. By which I mean, it'll make me feel good. Oh, do we have a lot of opium? Yeah. Ooh, send it out to Ching. Send it out to Persia. Whoa. What just happened? Wait, 15 trader. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just messed everything up. 15 trade routes. Wait, oh. Did we... Pause this. Did we just lose our trade agreement? We did. Damn it, Persia. You guys are like... pissing me off. Why? Okay. So... just get rid of all of it. We don't need that anymore. Yeah, any export that's not giving us money. Yeah, we'll have glass soon enough, guys. Can we get rid of 5 more trade routes? So we don't need to do that. And we don't need that. And 2 more. Although they're all profitable. They're pretty much all exports. Well, let's see what happens here. Give us our Monday update. All right. Didn't give us as much of the update as I was hoping for. This is worrisome. I mean, thank God we're up to 15th. This is a little bit better of an interest rate here. We're going to lower taxes. I mean, so this might... We kept it up for too long. We can get rid of one of these. Can we get rid of road maintenance here? No. Yeah, we can get rid of the resource thing. The agricultural one in Afghan Pashtunistan we're going to keep because they have a lot of wheat farms there. The road maintenances and promote social mobilities we're going to keep. Yeah, so it's all this tax waste. Now, we might be getting input... Yeah, we're getting an input goods shortage. So we're getting an output penalty. Okay. So we need to get this paper mill done. Yeah. Law debate success. That's great. But I would like to get us to adoption. We're just losing way too much. Alright, I hate to say it, but we're just going to have to do, like, wholesale sales here. We've got to get ourselves out of debt. I don't think anything else is really going to sell. The iron mines, I'm going to really hold on to, because there's a company eventually that we could do for that. Yeah, this is not going to sell, though. How many people do we have here? We have a lot. All right. Yeah, we also really need this glassworks to finish, but 104 weeks. My God, people. All right. Law progressed to adoption. That's something promising. I like the sound of that. Okay. So we've got our paper mill. Our paper mill in Quetta. Let's get this hired up. Get us some paper in our market here. Hey! Oh! Excellent. Okay. Traditionalism, please go away. The industrialists, can we get them in the government? Yikes. Okay. What if we throw you out? Damn. Just get a little bit more, so we're not going to be able to pass anything. Can we? No, we still can't get that guy in there. Nobody. Ugh. Okay. Maybe that. We absolutely need to do this. Romanticism. How far off are we from that? think it weirdly, it might be easier to get the rural folk in here. Yeah, look at that. And we could get agrarianism. So maybe it's worth waiting till we get romanticism. I don't mind romanticism. Or not a romantic, I mean agrarianism. I mean, I would take it. It's just going to take some more time. Well, I wonder if we can get off of this stuff. Wealth voting will start to empower our industrialists. But not necessarily what we want. Can we get migration controls? Alright, so let's think of... Oh, well... Yeah, professional army. We gotta wait 4 weeks on that. Oh, yeah, state religion. Ugh, no, it looks like we're not gonna get that passed. I wonder... Plus 15th wealth threshold for voting. Let's try for census suffrage. Get some voting laws. If we can get some voting laws, that will help us here. All right. All right. When we finish this, 4 months, yeah, we're not going to get it. So we're not going to get the established university thing, but I do want the one university. So we're not going to build the second because we clearly don't have the money for it. But then we'll build this stuff. Despite not enjoying full rights under Afghan law, some wealthier Persian people have begun moving into neighborhoods and frequenting establishments they would normally be excluded from. Yeah, we always take the second one. It's always the better one. Do we have that glassworks yet? Oh my god, no. It's gonna take forever. Let's see, how are... So the logging camps... but there's... Yeah, we don't have anything we can do for that here. Yeah, and we could sell this. Somebody would buy it. Nobody's going to at the present moment, though. I'm surprised, though, these logging camps. This one is profitable. Alright, so let's get that university done. I can't believe Persia is being such a jerk to me. Afghan Merv. Yeah, they're cutting me off. They're gonna take it. They're getting that sulfur. Well, maybe I can get up that way. Oh. If I could get that little sliver right there. Oh, man. Hello, debt, my old friend. I never wanted to see you again. But here we are, sliding further and further into one big old debt burger. That's the best I could come up with. Give me a break. Okay. Well, not so bad. We've got some work to do on the next episode of this. We're not done yet, but I'm just saying. Still got some work to do. On the fence with the issue, the Sunni ulema views on census suffrage changed overnight. Nadir Khan names Murad Gulkhani as the architect of a hidden deal. Yeah, if we take this one, we won't get a setback. All right. All right. Well, We are slowly sliding towards too much debt. But if we could just start selling some buildings, we can get out of it. The Anti-Ottoman League has requested that we establish an embargo against the Ottoman Empire. Why? Successfully acting on the proposal will gain our government significant goodwill from the lobby. Who's in that lobby? Like, why? Ugh, Jesus, everybody is. Ooh, maybe we can get them off that. Fine, we'll go along with it. Organizers affiliated with the liberal movement have embarked on a focused campaign to inspire support for guaranteed liberties in Hazaristan. Yeah, we like the liberal movement. We like them well enough. So, alright, an embargo on the Ottomans. Well, there we go. At least we're not losing tech spread anymore. Okay, so we... Yeah, the landowners are pissed. And this noble privileges thing is killing us because we have a lot of agriculture. So losing 20% of the tax income. That's significant. That is significant. All right. Well, I think we have a good run. We had a good run tonight. We did some good work. We've got some work to do next time, but like I said, for tonight's run, we became Afghanistan, so that's good. So I will be back on this run next Monday. Unfortunately, Wednesday night, I won't be able to do my regular one with this. So my next stream will be Wednesday afternoon with some Surviving Mars. Everybody on Twitch, stick around, because we're actually going to go raid some Civ 7 with Toadies, who's an excellent streamer, especially with Civ 7. So we're going to do that. But that's going to be it for this one tonight. If you're on Twitch, stick around. If not, hopefully I'll see you Wednesday afternoon for some Surviving Mars. So, have a good night, everybody.